Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekly Top 5, your quick hit draft guide powered by real data from 17 lands. Today is August 6th, and we're looking at the top performing commons in Edge of Eternities Premier Draft. Let's get into it. All right, let's look at White's commons at number 1 with 58% game in hand win rate, Banishing Light. 2 and a white for an enchantment. When this enchantment enters, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. And number 2, Night Luminary with a 57.4% game in hand win rate. 3 and a white for a creature, Human Knight. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. It also has Warp for 1 and a white, and its base stats are a 3/2. At number 3, we have Focus Fire with a game in hand win rate of 56.9%. It costs 1 white, is an instant, and reads Focus Fire deals X damage to target attacking or blocking creature, where X is 2 plus the number of creatures and/or spacecraft you control. At number 4, we have Radiant Strike with a game in hand win rate of 55.7%. It costs 3 and a white for an instant. It reads Destroy target artifact or tapped creature. You gain 3 life. At number 5, we have Auxiliary Boosters. Auxiliary Boosters has a game in hand win rate of 54.4%, costs 4 and a white, is an artifact equipment, and reads When this equipment enters, create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token and attach this equipment to it. Equipped creature has +1/+2 and flying. Its equip cost is 3. Moving on to blue, at 59.3% game in hand win rate, we have Cryogen Relic. It costs 1 in a blue, is an artifact, and reads When this artifact enters or leaves the battlefield, draw a card. It has an activated ability of 1 in a blue. For sacrifice this artifact, put a stun counter on up to 1 target tapped creature. In second place, we have Divert Disaster at 56.9% game in hand win rate. It costs 1 in a blue, is an instant, and reads Counter target spell unless its controller pays 2. If they do, you create a lander token. And number 3, we have Self-Craft Mechan. Self-Craft Mechan costs 3 in a blue, is an artifact creature, robot artificer, and reads When this creature enters, you may sacrifice an artifact. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature and draw a card. This card currently has a 56.9% game in hand win rate. At number 4, we have Lost in Space. Lost in Space is at 56.7% game in hand win rate. Costs 3 in a blue, is an instant, reads Target artifact or creature's owner puts it on their choice of the top or bottom of their library. Surveil 1. And in fifth place, we have Cryo Shatter. Cryo Shatter has a 56.4% game in hand win rate. Cost 1 blue, is an enchantment aura, and reads Enchant creature. Enchant creature gets -5/-0. When enchanted creature becomes tapped or is dealt damage, destroy it. Okay, moving on to Black's commons. At number 1 is Virus Beetle. Virus Beetle has a 57.1% game in hand win rate, is an artifact creature insect. It costs 1 in a black, reads When this creature enters, each opponent discards a card. It has 1/1 for stats, baseline stats. And number 2, at 56.9% win rate, is Gravpact Monoist. Gravpact Monoist costs 2 and a black, is a creature human scout. It has flying, and reads When this creature dies, create a tapped 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. It is a 2/1. And number 3 is Depressurize. Depressurize has a 56.7% win rate and costs 1 in a black. Depressurize is an instant that reads Target creature gets -3/-0 until end of turn. Then if that creature's power is 0 or less, destroy it. And number 4 is Perigi Beckoner. Perigi Beckoner has a 56.5% win rate. It is a creature horror. It reads When this creature enters, until end of turn, another target creature you control gets +2/+0. and gains when this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. It also has Warp for 1 and a black. Its baseline stats are 4/5. And at number 5 is Gravkill. Gravkill is 3 and a black, an instant, and reads Exile target creature or spacecraft. Gravkill has a game in hand win rate of 56.5%. Alright, looking at Red's commons. At number 1, Orbital Plunge with 57.1% game in hand win rate. Orbital Plunge costs 3 and a red, is a sorcery, and reads Orbital Plunge deals 6 damage to target creature. If excess damage was dealt this way, create a lander token. And number 2 is Nebula Dragon. Nebula Dragon has a 56.9% game in hand win rate. Nebula Dragon costs 6 and a red and reads Creature Dragon, Flying. When this creature enters, it deals 3 damage to any target. Its baseline stats are a 4/4. Number 3 is Kav Landseeker. Kav Landseeker has a 56% game in hand win rate, costs 3 and a red, is a creature Kavu soldier. It has Menace and reads when this creature enters, create a lander token. At the beginning of the end step on your next turn, sacrifice that token. Kav Landseeker is a 4/3. Number 4 is Zookeeper Mechan. Zookeeper Mechan is 1 and a red. It has a game in hand win rate of 55.9%. It is an artifact creature, robot. You can tap it for red. It also has an activated ability of 6 and a red for target creature you control gets +4/+0 until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Zookeeper Mechan is a 1/3. At the number 5 spot, we have Melded Moxite. Melded Moxite has a 55.5% game in hand win rate, costs 1 and a red, is an artifact, and reads when this artifact enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. It has an activated ability of 3. Sacrifice this artifact. Create a tapped 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. To wrap things up with green, at number 1 we have Galactic Wayfarer. Galactic Wayfarer has a game in hand win rate of 58.9%. It costs 2 and a green, is a creature human scout, has 3/3 for stats, and reads when this creature enters, create a lander token. At number 2, and 57.8% game in hand win rate, Biosynthetic Burst. Biosynthetic Burst costs 1 and a green, is an instant, and reads put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains reach, trample, and indestructible until end of turn. Untap it. At number 3, we have Gene Pollinator. Gene Pollinator has a 57.5% game in hand win rate, costs 1 green, is an artifact creature, robot insect, and has an activated ability of tap and untap permanent you control, add 1 mana of any color. Gene Pollinator is a 1/2. At number 4, we have Diplomatic Relations. Diplomatic Relations has a win rate of 56.9%. It costs 2 and a green, is an instant, and reads target creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains vigilance until end of turn. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. And recall this is target creature you control. At number 5, we have Ice Cave Crasher. Ice Cave Crasher costs 3 and a green, has a 56.5% game in hand win rate. It is a creature beast, it has trample, and it also has landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, this creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Ice Cave Crasher has 4/4 worth of stats. That's it for this week's top 5. If the cards change, you'll hear it here. Subscribe, stay sharp, see you next week.